And you need a high value man. You a queen. Somebody need to respect you. Somebody needs to come take care of you. Somebody needs to take you seriously. Somebody needs to take your word for it. Somebody needs to come marry you. Somebody needs to provide for you. Somebody needs to problem solve for you. Somebody needs to protect you. Somebody needs to procreate with you, and you go in public and act like a dog. A dog. You degrade yourself and think that it's funny and sexy and cute. And then white women that was in the video was just recording you. Like, because she would never be caught doing that. I don't care what you think about Karen and Becky. She would never go to a restaurant and do that for any reason. So can't nobody tell you about anything. Can't nobody tell you about yourself. And then you don't want nobody to disrespect you. And then you want to talk about how people view you. This is the image you put out. This is your appearance value. You don't value it at all. You go anywhere and shake your funky butt like somebody want to smell that or see that or be in the presence of that at a place where they didn't go to see that. If you want to live out your stripper dreams, go be a stripper. They pay you for it then. Then you wonder why you can't keep no man. Because this is your appearance value. This is what you think of yourself. This is what your internet track record looks like. Then you wonder why you can't get a job. It ain't because you're black. It ain't because you're a black woman. It ain't because you're wearing your natural hair. It's because when they Googled you, that's what they found. They found you twerking on a restaurant table. And you ain't gonna shame them like that. So that's why you didn't get hired.
So I want to fully step into my role as an elder and be able to say things that you may not like, but you will at least respect. And the way we are moving in the world, it's time for us to close our legs. Close your legs, open your heart, and let's get clear before we keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. Because the men are, they're trying to get themselves together.
See, we have a lot of power. We are very strong women. I'm saying that we're using our strength in the wrong direction. We're using it to tear our man down, tear our nation down instead of building it up. Having an education and a job does not necessarily mean you have a successful life. I keep telling black women that to raise a child, they say, well, I provided with food, clothing, and shelter. That's not raising a child, that's maintaining one. To raise a child, you need a parental coalition of a man and a woman. We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the black feminine female emotionalism. They're doubtful, they're indecisive, they can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about being a man because we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grew up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have no idea how to be no woman to no man, how to function in a house with a man, because they haven't seen it. Most of our children, just like us, get all the information we have about how you be with a mate off television. It's the only medium that shows us anybody being together. Those rules have not worked for us. The white woman's liberation movement, we don't have anything to do with that. We have not been under the control of the black man for over 500 years, so what do we have to get liberated from them from? They haven't been our boss. That's the white woman and her man. They're going through that, and that's their business. We don't have any business being in that. They only introduced it to break down the civil rights movement. Civil rights movement started with the black man, the black woman, and the black child standing together, trying to plead for freedom, justice, and equality, and more benefits in the country that they had to have built. They threw the white woman in there with the women's liberation movement and made it a woman against man thing.
Now, let me help y'all out with a couple factors. Let me fix this Facebook camera. Grown men don't come in your life and fuck shit up and then pretend as if they didn't have anything to do with it. Let me help some of you hoes out. A lot of y'all was talking to niggas or fucking on a nigga or dating a nigga or call yourself in a relationship with a nigga that's supposed to be your nigga. That girl, he came in your life, brought other females in, drama, excessive stuff that centered around his actions, and then acted like it was not his mess to help clean up. This is why a lot of y'all got a negative disposition towards men. Y'all don't understand the type of niggas you was picking as little boys. Grown men don't do that. So let me clarify some things to y'all, because some of y'all females, you have trouble picking out a good man because your character traits have now become awful because of you dealing with so many little boys for so long. Y'all following what I'm saying? Everybody keeping up with what I'm talking about, right? A grown man, a real man, he don't hide his flaws, girl. The things that he isn't good at, or the things that he has issues with, or the things that he need to work on, he don't care nothing about you pointing them out. He don't have no problem saying, yeah, I ain't good at that. A grown man does not hide his flaws. Somebody type that on here. That's number one. Help you bitches pick out a real nigga. I'm gonna help y'all today. A grown man does not try to hide his flaws. He don't care nothing about that shit y'all hoes be talking about what you feel like he don't do well. He is content with himself, meaning he understands what type of man he is, be it your cup of tea or not. Second thing, a grown man don't need your help with his basics. A lot of you hoes don't know what to do with a man that already got his basics together. Meaning a nigga with a job, a car, his own place to stay. He takes care of his responsibilities to be able to feed and clothe himself. You hoes wouldn't know what to do with a nigga like that because you so used to them little boys that you got to take care of like a child. You used to being able to control and press a nigga and pressure them into a monogamous relationship with you based on you helping him with his basics. I done told you hoes, y'all think the nigga chose y'all. You go around bragging, act like the nigga chose y'all, but girl, he chose the Nissan. He chose to not be carless. That's why he stayed with your ass in a relationship where y'all so-called being monogamous, even though he low-key be wanting to fuck other bitches or probably already fucking other bitches. And a lot of you females, you done been with fuck niggas and pussy niggas and little boys so long, you wouldn't even know what to do with a grown man that showed interest in you, that already had this shit covered and is not trying to hide his flaws. All right, number 3. A grown man don't need your help making life decisions. Decisions that have to do with him and his life, he don't need your help making them. Y'all used to little boys that got to come and consult with y'all on what's the best decision to make because they don't know life. They mammy ain't raised them up. They ain't have no real father figure in their life. They big homie is a fuck nigga that's doing the same thing they doing at a young age, at his old age. Y'all used to picking them little boys that you have weight and you carry some type of substance in his life because he needs your ass to help him make decisions. A grown man got his own mindset, and even when he make the wrong decisions, he don't hide his flaws. Y'all hoes not used to that. You used to little boys like the caption on here. You used to niggas that they gotta come to you like a mama, so you raising them, and that make you feel good because you know that the nigga ain't really gonna go too far or stray too far away from you, no matter how many hoes you catch him with, because the nigga basically bound to you mentally as far as being able to be a man and stand on his own. Y'all got the third one? And a grown man gonna handle his kids and his baby mama in a manner that he see fit based on his relationship. That be the problem with a lot of shit that be going on. These niggas ask you bitches too many questions instead of making a decision as a man. Y'all used to them little boys. See, a grown man ain't gonna ask your ass shit. He gonna tell you to sit back and ride. And when it come to a decision that involve y'all two, then you can put your 2 cents in. Next thing, a grown man don't care nothing about no whole clout. Grown men know that women are attracted to men, men are attracted to women. If it's same sex, same goals. A person that's sound within themselves, they don't need a bunch of hoes to validate them as a man. Does that mean they don't got hoes? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a nigga don't go out here and be thirsty for hoe clout. A grown man understand hoes don't pay no bills. Hoes don't help me take care of my children. Hoes don't help me cover my basics as a grown man. So I don't care nothing about having 1 hose, 2 hoes, 3 hoes, or 4. 2 hoes, 5 hoes, 6 hoes, or 8. A grown man understand, rather the women looking at me or not, I still got to be a man. Do y'all understand that, right? A lot of y'all females, y'all pick y'all niggas, or you feel like a nigga is a real nigga or a grown man based on how many bitches is around him like flies. That ain't how this shit work. A grown man don't care nothing about no hoe clout. Y'all understand that? He might have hoes, he might not, but that is not a leading factor in his life. A grown man don't wake up and worry about how many bitches is on his trail. Grown men understand that with success and money and being solid and staying real, bitches gonna be attracted to you anyway, nigga, because you on your king shit anyway. Y'all used to little boys that don't understand. A grown man is not afraid of commitment. Don't mean he gonna commit to your ass. He's not afraid of commitment. He actually has standards when it comes to choosing a woman. I'm gonna let that sizzle in y'all spirit, like Country Wayne say. Just take a deep breath and receive that in. A grown man don't have no problem with commitment. But a grown man is not gonna commit to you just because you got a pussy hole. I'm gonna let that sizzle in your spirit. A lot of y'all think because you got titties and ass and a pussy hole, you are now qualified for a man to commit to you. That's not how this shit works out here with grown men. Them little boys y'all be with, yeah, of course. Them niggas that y'all think real but really ain't real, yes, of course. Them niggas that feel like they value lie and how much money they got, yes, of course, that might fly. With a grown man, girl, you don't care nothing about none of that shit. You got to have certain shit going on, certain characteristics and qualifications that match up with what type of man he is for him to consider you as a commitment. A lot of grown men will get with y'all and treat y'all like nobody. I don't mean like dog you out, but I mean you will just get dated. Maybe he'll buy you some stuff, but he may not take your ass serious. He's not afraid of a commitment, but bitch, every female ain't supposed to be taken serious, just like every nigga ain't supposed to be taken serious. Y'all understand this, right? A lot of y'all hoes ain't worth no commitment right now. You too broken. You done dated too many fuck niggas, too many fuck boys. You done had too many little boys over your house for a grown man to consider you as a woman or a wife that he should take serious. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? And a lot of y'all, you have a problem with admitting your flaws to yourself, let alone somebody else. So you're going to believe that you're all right when you're not. You want somebody to accept you and you're motherfucking crazy when you know you ain't in no position to accept yourself, let alone somebody else accepting you.